The story start on the small island in the south called Chicken Island. Lived there a brilliant hairdresser. With his abilities, he could have achieved great things. He chose to open hair salon in small island. Hair sculpting studio has opened. Three brothers, the brilliant hair sculptor Michelangelo Chang. Hair dyeing artist called Raffaello Hua. Hair washing artist called Da Vinci Jen. They give free conditioner when customers color their hair. 7 trying to humiliate them, he disguised as a lamp trying to cut their hair. But it's hard as steel. He can't cut it. They use hair fixing gel imported from Easton. 7 immediately used his skill to cut their hair. Everyone ran away. They fight, and the 3 brothers become porcupines using their hair. 7 and Daebo run away too. He called Xiaofei to run, but suddenly a cat passed by and Xiaofei mistakenly took the cat and Daebo leaving 7 behind. He gets battered and wonders when he can go to Easton so he can recover his memory, but Daebo suddenly gets angry because 7 can't complete a single mission. Suddenly, Hedachun came. Dachun gave information to 7 that many assassins came to the island. He asked 7 to help him to protect the island for the safety of the people. He will reward 100,000 for each kill. Daebo immediately agreed to help the safety of the island, but 7 said he was scared, so Daebo showed his last invention, hair wax number 7. The hair wax had a secret weapon, which shoots a lethal throwing star 7 flying, killing them invisibly. Daebo rushed him to go. He goes to the Bro Chicken culinary corner and sits with someone. Turns out, he is one of the assassins, rank 3346, called God of Gambling Ifa. When 7 wanted to try his new tricks, it failed because Ifa asked to play throwing dice. The loser will be disposed of. He started it with style. But because he uses too much strength, the star that is stuck bounces and hits Ifa. He died, but the owner of the restaurant became angry because Ifa hasn't paid. 7 who don't want to pay, run away and by accident go to a traditional meatball shop. Because he was starving, he wanted to eat first. He said, "I want to eat traditional meatballs," but the owner abruptly attacked 7, because he thought that 7 saw through him selling meatballs while being an assassin. The owner is a rank 2999th assassin named Meatballs that gets called Hammer Fist Liuwen. 7 that get attacked disguise himself as Meatball and he bite Hammer Fist tail. He called it strong man nuisance, which usually overdeveloped muscles can't reach their back with both hands. Hammer Fist saw stone, so he jumped into it thinking he can get rid of 7, while 7 go back to his human form. Hammer Fist got tricked by 7. When 7 went to the public toilet, he met another assassin. 7 thought he was a cosplayer, and he is angry and feels mocked. He, being an ordinary assassin ranked 11,279, immediately attacked 7, but got defeated too fast. When 7 walking out he met Old Man Chen, and saw someone disturb Kola. He asked Kola with a scary tone, who is the strongest person on this island. Instead Kola spit chewing gum at him. He is angry and wants to slash Kola using his sword. Kola said the strongest person is behind him. When he looked back, there's scissors coming at him. He blocked 7 attacks and introduced himself. He is Harukaze Ichiro, ranked 2117. He came to the island to kill the strongest person. 7 told Kola to bring Uncle Chen to the genius doctor, so they can fight freely. Ichiro is a coward who uses tricks to defeat his opponent. He makes his stance and suddenly a bullet comes out from his sword and hits 7. He thinks he has already defeated 7, so he laughs and thinks he is now the strongest person on the island. But 7 catches the bullet using his scissors, because Daebo always uses that kind of trick on him. 7 uses his scissor to hit Ichiro. When Ichiro tries to destroy it, the scissor splits into 2 and when he gets distracted by it, 7 immediately strikes him in the face. 7 said, "You who can't even defeat low-rank assassin to go home train some more." When Ichiro asks who he is, 7 immediately promotes his job as hairdresser. Ichiro was so impressed by him seeing that he lost to a hairdresser and wanted to get a haircut. The operation on Uncle Chen was successful. Bladder stone extracted from Uncle Chen's stomach. 3 brothers come to ask 7 for a duel. Suddenly 13 come and cut their hair. 3 brothers were scared and ran away. 13 told 7 that many assassins will come to Chicken Island and told him to run away. Daebo is excited that they got a chance to get rich. The next day, when 7 was doing his job as hairdresser, Ichiro came to cut his hair. Now he is working part-time at Sherfun Mart and there's a girl he wants to confess to. He wants to cut his hair to increase his confidence. But instead of cutting to a nice style, he cut a plait hairstyle instead. 7 cheer him good luck, but he can't even pass the door because of the hairstyle. At night 13 that came to kill 7 recalled a memory when 7 saved her, and her master told her to kill 7 and bring the sword back. But she didn't want to do it because 7 saved her. So she will come back to kill after 7 is healed. 7 ran away from her but couldn't escape from her. She threw shuriken, they all missed. 7 is good at dodging. Suddenly Michelangelo came out from his salon and his hair got cut by 13 again. She controls 2 swords to attack, yet 7 still capable of dodging it. When he is careless for a moment and almost gets hit by her shuriken, he immediately disguises himself as a dog, but she already knows 7 tricks, so she once more throws a shuriken at him. 7 running past Uncle Chen and hide himself in a trash can. But he still can't trick 13. When she cut the trash can, he escaped through the sewers and got out, but the sewer exited near. He immediately called Xiao Fei to escape. Xiao Fei got catched by 13 eagle. And 7 fell. 13 hesitate to kill 7 and remember when she was a young, her master said that he would take her as a disciple, with condition, complete the task, don't ask reason, don't ask if it's right. Failure to obey the order will be punished by death. She just needs to complete the mission. 7 asks her to a duel. If she can hit him 3 times and he fall to the ground, he loses. She gives him a choice. If 7 loses, he needs to leave the island, where she never can find him, and if 7 win, she suggests giving her sword, but instead he asks her to come with him to the beach, but she ignores him. And the battle begins. She remembered that feelings are an assassin's greatest enemy because she experienced wanting to save a child from a demon's attack. However, that child is also a demon and 13 got saved by her master. She rolled out the attack, but 7 still got trick in his sleeve. 7 disguised himself as 13's sword. When 13 held his hand, he saw someone standing at the tree with a weapon. 7 at once pulled 13 to avoid the weapon. Mysterious woman throws. After 7 deflected the weapon, he throws the knife from 13 ponytails to the mysterious woman. She jumped out. It turns out that she is 13 elder sister, 11. She releases artificial wings and goes away. 13 shocked, she slapped 7 as a third attack. She admitted she lost. She will bring back the demon sword. 7 refuses because he likes his scissor and thanks her for the new scissor. 13 is ready to leave, but she throw a list target assassination from Xuanwu. She explained that it's Xuanwu method to seize a territory. They will issue an order to kill the local strongest fighter so the other won't resist after that. The population of Xuanwu is very small. Only talented martial arts who train hard to become the real expert can become their citizen. That's why they are the strongest assassin organization. She came to the Chicken Island just to gather information, and Mad Dog is the strongest. She was ordered to kill him. Daebo suddenly came and said, it means that the death list for assassins is based on the information 13 collected. Because she failed to carry the task given, the mission turned to reward jobs for all assassins. So many assassins will come, she suggests to 7 either he protect himself or run away. Then she added her master had ordered her to kill 7. She left with her bird. But 7, instead of being scared, he thinked about what he should wear on the beach. Daebo is thinking about business to protect others for money. The next day, homeless guys cut his hair and got no money. Daebo ordered 7 to punch him, but he offered a martial art rarities from Xuanwu manual book as a payment of the haircut. 7 innocently chose the big book of fashionable hairstyles. At night, a mysterious-looking dog infiltrates the Mad Dog's headquarters. He used guitar and melody to kill Dog Army. Mad Dog came to fight him with his electric guitar, but he lost to him with a sad melody and song. Mad Dog felt so sad, feeling the pain in his heart, and got hit by a melody. He woke up at the hospital. Daebo said that it's a lost technique, a sound that brings sorrow to the listener. They made a plan to lure the mysterious dog out. A large empty area, sitting alone, and pretends to drink wine. A mysterious dog came again. He uses binding magic sound. He got tricked by 7. 7 disguise himself as a bottle of wine and lock him using steady as love's 7-day shackle. Daebo and Meow Kitty came out. The mysterious dog can't move, but he can still play his guitar. 7 released his lock and drowned in sadness. The mysterious dog starts attacking, but Daebo blocks it using a bullet. He attacked the second time and Daebo almost got hit. Suddenly 7 got awake and helped Daebo. When the mysterious dog wants to use his skill again, 7 called Xiaofei so he can transform into ear-plugging chicken. The fight begin between the mysterious dog and 7. 7 can dodge and block the attack. Xiaofei kicks 7 so he can shorten his distance. 7 attack him continuously, but still get defeated. He immediately jumps to kill Mad Dog but suddenly stops when Meow Kitty shows up. Turns out he is using a dog-shaped mask. His real name is Mao Kai, former vice leader of Cat People. He suddenly confesses to Meow Kitty that he loves her, but she always loves Mad Dog. For 6 months he left the island and was stranded in Xuanwu. He became a street singer for living, But people were so mean to him, and nine-fingered Quinmo came to rescue him. Mao Kai became Quinmo disciples and taught him sorrow-bringing magic sound. In 6 months he mastered it. When he was ready to confess, Mad Dog was there again. He thinks that Meow Kitty likes a dog who plays guitar. So he disguised himself as a dog and won approval from Meow Kitty that he was stronger than him, but Meow Kitty explained that there is no such thing, she only loves Mad Dog and not him. So Mao Kai left the island again and wanted to go to Thailand, a place with many women there. 7 give Mao Kai a hair wax and he gave 7 a map of the route to Xuan Wu. The next day Cola came to visit 7, she asked 7 to go out but he declined. She immediately cash out money in front of sleeping Daebo. Daebo with eagerness orders 7 to escort Cola for the day. They play together. She asks 7 to protect her all the time. 7 asks her if she should go to the miracle doctor again. The doctor told her to eat fermented bean curd for the disease. But she didn't want to. While Cola skateboarding, 7 wants to follow behind her, but suddenly an invisible chameleon comes to bind 7. He is Invisible Assassin 11 Yi rank 7888. He hit himself. When 7 asks Uncle Chen who is passing by for help. 7 instead got a ticket for not wearing a helmet. Cola didn't see 7 behind her so she tried to call 7, but when the call is connected, Zai said to the phone the number is currently unavailable, and she got annoyed by 7. When in the middle of the road Cola saw Prince of Istan in the middle of activating his robot. She touched him, making him unable to move. She threatens him to take her to Istan, or she will call 7 the person who defeated him in the previous episode. And she went to Istan with the prince. When 7 was sleeping, suddenly a car hit the invisible chameleon. He almost died but his tongue was still attached to 7. When Cola arrived in Istan, a little robot scanned her, and found a problem with Cola genes. So she is analyzed with Istan technology. Prince of Istan told her that she is a product of Istan from genetic experiment number 303. 14 years ago, Istan ran gene combination experiments. The aim for the joint genetic experiment of Mutant Land and Istan was to create a human race with high intelligence and superhuman abilities. But the experiment was a failure. The experiment all failed. Cola has been the longest surviving of them all. Cola mom, Zhang Jiwen, is a Istan researcher also considered as Class 2 fugitive, for stealing a product of a state experiment. Cola cancer is caused by genetic defects. Knowing that Prince of Istan offers to heal her as long as she stays in the country Istan, but Cola refuses and wants to go back to Chicken Island. Cola came straight to 7 and hit him with a skateboard. And go back riding the motorcycle with the chameleon still attached and dragged along. From afar Prince of Istan envious of Cola and 7 because they seem so happy with their life. The next day, because the salon had no customers, 7 were selling soup again in front of school. The kids asked for scissor performance, but 7 charged 3 yuan for it. Daebo called him to come back because he got a big and rich customers. While calling, the kids ask for a little chili, instead 7 give chili sauce until it spills on the head. Grandma of the kid is very angry. The customer who came to the salon is Captain Jack. From part 1 of the videos. He hung Daebo on the roof. 7 thought he wanted a haircut or just wanted to meet him, but it wasn't. The purpose of him coming is he wants to regain dignity as a prince of the 7 seas. He wants a rematch. But 7 didn't remember anything. Captain Jack wants to help him regain his memory in an urgent situation. He poured gasoline on Daebo, and put a rope under the candle. In 10 minutes, 7 have to defeat Captain Jack or Daebo will become fried chicken. Even 7 thought about how delicious the chicken will be. Ah Jia and Ah Jun have a good idea to put a sauce on Daebo so it will become more tasty. 7 fast and secretly launches an attack, but Captain Jack easily dodge it. 7 aim for the rope. But Ah Jia and Ah Jun already oversaw 7 attack movements. They block every 7 attacks using love armor. 7 divides his scissor into 2, but the love armor also becomes 2. He tries very hard to save Daebo, but he fails. Before that, 7 attack didn't work on Captain Jack so he tried a new way, he doubled the rotation of his scissors. In spite of that Captain Jack is still capable of dodging it, and directly using his deep sea demon skill. 7 that got hit by that skill got his ribs shattered. 7 launched his last attack, and disguised himself as the scissor. He used surprise attack steady as love 7 days shackle. Captain Jack effortlessly dodges it. Captain Jack continuously kicks 7 like a Tekken skill. He is very mad and remembers every day for 2 years. He had a nightmare when they fought in the past. 13 watching 7 run out of tricks and can't do anything against Captain Jack from afar. 7 with his convictions, seeing Captain Jack suffer so much, to repay for what he had done, he cut himself. 13 come rushing to protect 7. Captain Jack's intention is he wants 7 to regain his old memory so he can fight with him again. Captain Jack saw 13 bring 7 demon sword and he instantly attacked to take the sword. When 13 is off guard, at the same time 7 faints and remembers something from his memory. He never interfered with other businesses unless he was hired. 7 awakens his past self, and using his demon sword, he cuts Captain Jack's hair. Captain Jack ran away because of that. 13 is smelling something good. Everyone forgot about Daebo, he got burned and almost became fried chicken. Miracle Doctor charged them 5,000 yuan again, and their debt increases. 7 were injured badly but he still went to see 13 to give her a swimsuit for her to wear when they go to the beach. When she looks at what is inside she blushes. The next day, someone comes to the salon and shows Daebo that 7 and Xiao Fei got kidnapped. Daebo rushed to the location. When he arrived, he recalled bad memories from the past, an abandoned ring. Suddenly a chicken came out, he is the Pheasant King. Long lost Daebo enemy. Daebo thought he had already died, but he became a cyborg chicken. Pheasant King said the rules is the same as always, if he can't kill Daebo in 15 minutes, Daebo wins. Daebo got bullied, Pheasant King played Daebo like a basketball. Daebo asks him where 7 is. 7 got tricked by a robot booth haircut box. If Daebo wins, 7 will be sent back. In the past, after Daebo defeated Pheasant King, the organizer lost a lot of money so they wanted to kill him. When he ran away, he got sucked into a Stan spaceship, and he became a guinea pig. All subjects died, he almost died too, but he wanted to gain strength because he wanted revenge, and then he got transformed into a cyborg chicken. He became a special soldier of Istan. Daebo secretly practices a hidden technique, he changes his form into devil-like chicken. Pheasant King launches an attack, they fight very fiercely. But there are a limit using hidden techniques, Daebo changes back to normal again. Daebo begged the Pheasant King after he killed Daebo to release Xiao Fei and 7. Pheasant King laughed because Daebo always hated humans in the past. At first, he tried to make 7 an assassin to kill each other, but 7 is useless, he has a kind heart and sometimes protects others, and Xiao Fei took a liking 7, followed him all the time. Suddenly Dabai, Xiao Fei's father, comes from death to help Daebo, Pheasant King shocked. Turns out it was 7 who disguised himself, and Xiao Fei from behind binds him. He got defeated by 7 and Xiao Fei. Pheasant King thought that they already got thrown into the sea, and it turns out they bump into Captain Jack's submarine. They were thrown back by Captain Jack to the island. Suddenly Daebo asked them to come home. He said their long enmity is over. So they go home together. At night, when 7 bandages Daebo, he thanks Daebo for saving his life. The next day, when 7 was cutting the hair of the poor customer that gave 7 a book last time. Without notice a shuriken breaks into and stabs the poor customer. Turns out it's a letter from 13, she asks 7 to wait on the beach. 7 is so happy but he forgot the customer was bleeding to death. He came to the beach, but it's like something is missing, so he went to buy a black rose and wear a suit. At night, he plays music and tries to impress 13, but she turns away and stabs him with a poison knife. It turns out that 11 assassin ranks 88, 13 sister. 7 hallucinates from the poison. When she wanted to end him, Dachun came, he said that the place is not safe. 11 replied they wanted to do some private business and asked him to give some space, then Dachun stepped back one step. 11 feeling upset, then she realizes that Dachun is on the assassin target list. She flirts with Dachun and wants to stab him, but he dodged it. She threw shuriken, but Dachun used an unbreakable diamond body. Dachun realizes that she is an assassin, so they fight. Meanwhile 7 hallucinate and see them fighting like they're dancing. 7 can't move much because of the bleeding, so instead he just read the book of the hairstyle the poor customer gave him. When he read the book, he suddenly understood how chi worked and healed the poison. Seeing 7, 11 ran away. Dachun realized he couldn't fly and fell. Suddenly Chairman Zhang came, she saw 11 wearing vulgar clothes, and said it's not good if a child sees that. So she uses her skill to shut 11 down. She wants to end 11, 13 came to protect her sister. 7 seem happy to see the real 13, so he wears his suit again. He stops the fight temporarily, he starts with turning on the music and he moonwalk like Michael Jackson trying to flirt with 13. Chairman Zhang was shocked to see that. And then 7 start his poetry. 13 who is astonished to see him remember a few flashbacks. 7 proceed to give 13 2 roses, and she blushes. 13 suddenly took his clothes off, and ran away with her sister. A little journey of little 13 and her master. The Master of 13 is completing his missions to get accepted to the Shadow Assassins group. First he killed Iron Hand Dragon Lord, and other masters easily in the Assassin's target list. After completing the missions, 13 and her master are waiting for someone to come and escort them to the base. A mysterious woman came flying from far away. She is a Shadow Assassin messenger. The master name is Blue Phoenix, and became a member of Shadow Assassins at 21 years of age. The next year, the leader of the Assassins brings back a 15-years-old youth. He is 7 before he lost his memories. One of the members of Shadow Assassins, Red Tooth, doesn't like 7, so he blocks 7 roads and initiates a fight. He want to test 7 power. But 7 said he doesn't kill people outside the mission. He still initiates a first strike, but 7 just block and dodge his attack. Blue Phoenix is watching them fight very fiercely from afar. When 7 got a chance to stab him, he got bitten by him. 7 felt the energy get sucked after he got bitten. Red Tooth changed his form into a beast. When he wants to finish 7, Blue Phoenix interferes, and stops the fight. Blue Phoenix tells 7 that he lost because he got weak weapons and said to 7 that the best sword is the Demon Edge sword, guarded by a malicious spirit for thousands of years. That is how 7 got the sword that only he can wield. At night, when Chairman Jiang was eating, she noticed someone invading her house. Red Tooth is the one invading. It turns out they knew each other. They are both former disciples of Sky Lotus. When fighting, Chairman Jiang got blasted away to a place where 7 is selling his beef soup. 7 is very shocked that his cart got split into 2. Physical attacks didn't work for Red Tooth, such as bullets and swords. At a glance, 7 remembered ever fighting him in the past. Red Tooth asks Chairman Jiang to remove the Sky Lotus symbol in his chest that holds his true power, but she refuses. When Red Tooth almost bite her, 7 using Dachun's indomitable body leg blocks his mouth. 7, using Dachun as a sword, easily dominates Red Tooth in a fight. Dachun the honest man tells what indomitable body level he's at when asked by Red Tooth. Dachun got his blood sucked and defeated immediately after revealing his level 7 body because it has a fatal weak point. 7 immediately separate them. But Red Tooth already gains a considerable amount of chi. 7 try to hit him, it has no effect. He changed his form into a beast. Chairman Jiang said that no one will be able to defeat him, so she needs to use ultimate skill, and asks 7 for help. 7 asks, "Why do you need my help? Do we need to kiss or something?" And Chairman Jiang blushes. 7 was pulled by Chairman Jiang and they kissed. She thought it's not working because they did not kiss long enough. But it works. When Red Tooth rushes to hit them, Chairman Jiang transforms into a beautiful young girl, and becomes super powerful. To the point of almost beating Red Tooth. Everyone was shocked at how beautiful Chairman Jiang was. In the past, Red Tooth was in love with Chairman Jiang, but got rejected because of the rules of the sect. Stated that anyone can't date and have emotions with each other. Red Tooth with anger and disappointment learned the forbidden art of Blood Demon, and rampaged, wanting to destroy the sect by killing many disciples. Chairman Jiang got banished since she tried to help dying Red Tooth because she had a feeling for him. Weakened Red Tooth is still trying to attack Chairman Jiang. But he got thrown into the air by Chairman Jiang's skill. 13 and her master are watching the fight from afar. Chairman Jiang is trying to separate him from the Blood Demon, but he resisted the Sky Lotus purification. Seeing that Red Tooth almost died because he resisted, Chairman Jiang released the purification. When she wants to pass her chi to help Red Tooth, he immediately attacks the other, so she gets distracted, and he ambushes 7 to suck his blood, and gain tremendous power. Xiao Fei tried to punch but it didn't work, and got defeated instantly. Daebo got bitten by him. Red Tooth wants to suck 7 till dry if Chairman Jiang doesn't want to remove the White Lotus seal. Seeing Xiao Fei and Daebo make 7 rage. In a moment, 7 past self come to him and ask to take him back again, but present 7 doesn't want to become assassins anymore. 7 past self take over the body and fight Red Tooth. He realizes that 7 is one of the Shadow Assassins that he fought in the past. When he wants to attack 7, Blue Phoenix interferes because he wants to watch a spectacular battle, and gives back 7 Demon Sword. He creates a barrier so no one can witness a conflict between members of Shadow Assassins. Past 7 and present 7 become one, and the fight begins. He fights using both scissors and the Demon Sword. Yet Red Tooth is capable of blocking 7 attacks and repel him. 7 remembered everything about the book that the old man gave him. He used his full power with his scissors to attack Red Tooth. He uses a barrier to block 7 attacks. Red Tooth got hurt, but 7 ran out his strength too. Seeing this opportunity, Blue Phoenix releases his aura, and kills Red Tooth. When the barrier got undone, everyone thought 7 the one who killed Red Tooth. After the fight everything is back to normal, but many assassins will come again to kill everyone in the Chicken Island, so Seven decided to go back to Swanwu to claim chief head of Shadow Assassins. The real journey starts here. Thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.